Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HyperAntix. We have just concluded a stream. I'm going to take you through what we did this evening during the stream. I am recording this in an evening, but I am showing you the video in the afternoon the next day. So if I get evening and afternoon kind of mixed up, I'm sorry. It's just the name of the game. So anyway, let's get started on this thing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have concluded a stream. Oh, it is getting dark. And early on in the stream, well, maybe about halfway through, Neon Tiger joined us. And, well, he was having some trouble with the nighttime. I don't know. No. Oh, well, he's gone now. So anyway, he was having some trouble with the nighttime. So we helped out a fellow Hyperminer. And since I've got a bunch of stuff in the Enchanting Plus, I've consumed a lot of those enchanted scrolls. I made him some armor, so go check out his channel to see what armor we were able to put together for him. Hopefully he's able to show that on camera. If not, he's probably just wearing it. So feel free to go check that out. But we got him some shadow cloak too. That's very important. So darkness is not a problem. Anyway, what we were doing is well, we started out over in the mining dimension. And, you know, towards the end of this, I'm kind of building up a case, too. We're going to do a little bit of a project today as well, or in this episode. It's a little bit more than you might get in a standard recap, but we've got some stuff to do. Okay, so I'm over here in the mining dimension. We've got the solar cell. I am sending all the RF that we get into a dimensional transceiver. We've got plenty of RF coming out of that thing. We're still at the tier 3. But what I've done is I've moved the miners, the void ore miner and the void resource miner. Let's go back over here and see where I've put it. Oh, come on. We've got some rubber banding on the server this evening, so we had rubber banding before the restart that happened during the stream, and we had rubber banding after the restart. So I don't know what that's about. So let's go over to what's going to be our main base area. So where we currently are located over there at the water's edge is temporary. So we're eventually going to be moving into here. What I'm going to do is eventually put the miners right here under this angel block and under this angel block, one in each corner of the 3 chunk by 3 chunk area. Remember, that's the area we've dug out for the base. So the resource miner is going to go here, or miner is going to go in that corner. We'll probably have GP production here, so I'll move my water mills to here. We can turn off the chunk borders, but you might be wondering, why don't you have those ore miners or the resource miner in place? Well, it's because I want the tier 4. That's right, I want tier 4 because that's the maximum. So we might as well go for the maximum. We had a tier 3 ore miner that was going pretty well. Got us plenty of ores. Let me just show you. Yeah, we're doing all right with ores. Okay, so we really... The fact that we don't have it running right now is not a problem. We've got plenty of ores all around. No problem. And right here is the resource miner. It was only tier 1, but still doing decently. Okay, so nothing to snub your nose at. But what I've done is I've gone down here and I've got all the stuff for these miners in here. Except I've got 2 each of the controllers. And that's because we're going to be working on making this tier 4. So let me just show you the tier 4 deal. And we had a problem with the RF tools, modular storage, and JEI. Let's go here, environmental, and then we'll do controller. Let's take a look at the tier 4 controller. Notice that You're going to need 2 tier 3 controllers, so I built all those, but we also need some nether stars, and we don't have any nether stars. That's right, no nether stars. And we need 4 of them for this thing, okay? We need 4 of them for the tier 4 on the ore miner. And we need, let's take a look at the tier 4 structure blocks. We need tier 4 structure blocks, and that is 1 nether star per each one. Somebody is taking out torches. Is it you? Oh, we got chickens around. I need to dispatch of all of them. We had another chicken hanging around here. Every mob has a chance of removing wooden torches. And I think even the chickens do it, so you're not allowed. Okay. We're good. Alright, so what I've done over here is I've gotten all of the stuff that we need for the tier 4, except having built the tier 4 stuff. We still need nether stars. And for the tier 4, or for these structure blocks, we've got 56 of those. I don't want to kill the withers by hand, which means we're probably going to need to get into Woot before I even rebuild our controllers. So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us there. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at for the time being. So I built all that and kind of getting ready for that, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to go into the Nether, and we are going to build a couple of things to get some more what are they? Wither skeleton skulls. So first things first, we're going to build some wooden spikes. This is a design that we had on FTB Infinity Evolved. So we're going to do that. So grab some wooden spikes there. And then we're going to be using slime conveyors from the cyclic mod. There we go. Ooh, an achievement. Nice. We'll get some chests, item conduits, and a moving wand, which happens to have a monster spawner in it, which I hope is a skeleton spawner. Okay, there we go. So we are going to go into the Nether and take care of building that thing up. Is there anything more I want to show you? Yes, there is one more thing I want to show, and that is the Ender letters. I saw Voodoo Beard put down a mailbox, and so I was taking a look at it. It's in the Random Things mod, but since he's got one, I want to send him some stuff. So on stream we built a mailbox, and I'm going to send him some stuff from Cyberware since he's doing it. He says he doesn't need any more of these, but you know what? I'm going to send him some anyway, just because I can. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, what all can we send? We can do 4 more. So I'm just going to keep sending him the Cyberware stuff. I think he'll just really enjoy that. I'm sure he will. No problem. So let's just do that. Can we... Will it go in there? Yeah, it'll go in there. Okay, and I think that's his name, Voodoo Beard. I think that's his in-game name. And we just shift right click. I think we have to shift right click there. There we go. Okay, that should have sent him something. Let's go over to Lag Central and see if it did, in fact, send something. Just dial once. And by Lag Central, I mean spawn. Yes, because spawn can be kind of laggy. We'll just walk instead of fly, because that tends to cause problems. Flying causes problems here. We'll get closer to... What is that? Oh, it's a butterfly. And that's what you're supposed to do with butterflies, right? So you can get pollen? Yes. What kind of pollen do we get? I know I shouldn't have done that. Apple oak pollen. Interesting. Okay. It's fine. Let's come over here. Sure enough, he's got mail. Awesome. So that worked. What I'm going to do now... Ooh, more butterflies. Can we get that one too? Did that give pollen? Nope, it didn't kill the butterfly. There we go. We got some more pollen. More apple oak pollen. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Let's come over here. And we shall go back to the island. And then we'll go into the Nether and prepare a little place for this. Alright, so let me do that. I've got all my stuff here. And let me go prepare a spot in the Nether for this. And I'll bring you back once I've got it all dug out. Alright, we are right above, or, well, close to right above my portal, which is down here. The Nether's not a very safe place. We got blazes hanging about, but that's fine. What I've done is I've dug out a little area right here. And this is where we're going to be working. So this monster spawner actually has, or should have, a skeleton spawner in it. And in the Nether, these are supposed to be spawning. No, it doesn't spawn wither skeletons. So under the impression that it would spawn wither skeletons, I was mistaken. Perhaps. See about knocking you out. Let's get rid of the auto torch thing as well. Let's turn that off. And if this is not going to work, there we go. Okay, so we've got some wither skeletons. That's good. So we can at least get wither skeletons. That's a thing. So let's grab that back. Awesome. That's fine. And so over here we can use our cleaver that we made a while back and just get wither skeleton skulls. So that's part of how we're going to be doing this, but we need a little bit of help. And the way we're going to be helping them is bringing them into one distinct spot. Okay, so we're going to be carrying them, yeah, like this. So all under here, it's going to go like so to a set area, and then we're going to carry these slime conveyors like so all the way into one little spot, and we're going to put them on top of a series of those spikes. So that's what we're going to do. Let me lay this out and get the general spike area done. I'll bring you back and we'll give this thing a test run. Alright, so let's lay out these spikes and then we'll come up here and yeah, let's put in the moving wand. We'll try that. We should get some spawns here soon. Now, is this the most ideal? No. By no stretch of the imagination. Let's turn down the music and sounds a bit here. Okay, and what those wooden spikes are going to do is take these guys all down to one hit. Like so. So you just have to wait for them to stop going red like that. And then you just come along and go boom, boom, and boom. There we go. And then you can keep collecting wither skeleton skulls, especially when you have something that has a beheading tin on it, which is what I've got on on this cleaver. Now, downside is at our current position there, we may be too far from the spawner. Maybe? We might be too far from the spawner. Let's see, how about that? So we don't accidentally... Yeah, I think we're too far from the spawner at that point. So we have to come up here for a little bit. And that gets them down to where they need to be real quick. Some of them are going to kill each other. And yeah, so we'll just wait to build this up. But, I mean, that's a little project that I had wanted to try. And so there we go. Oh, so many of these swords. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be the name of the game, but I've got some work. I've got some stuff to clean up here. We'll come back to that. But let's head to... we'll head back to base, but actually, you know what? I think we're doing pretty good. I'm going to end it here. So hopefully you enjoyed this little Project Plus recap. I certainly enjoyed putting it together. And hey, if you enjoyed, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you are up to date with everything going on the channel. That's going to be it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.